In the vast and intricate Marvel universe, battles between cosmic entities and divine beings are not just clashes of strength, they are stories of power, ambition, and survival. Among these iconic figures stand Knull, the god of the symbiotes, and Hela, the Asgardian goddess of death. These two beings, both embodiments of destruction, command unparalleled powers that could unravel realms and shift the balance of existence itself. The question arises, who would triumph in a battle between these two titans? Let us delve into their origins, abilities, weaknesses, and a hypothetical showdown to uncover the answer. Origins of power, the Dark Creator versus the Goddess of Death. Knull's story begins in the void before creation itself, a time of endless darkness. He existed before the Celestials brought light into the universe, and his essence is rooted in that primordial void. Knull forged the Necrosword, all black, from his own shadow, and this blade became his instrument of destruction. With it, he decimated gods and created the Symbiotes, a parasitic race tied to his will. Knull's dominance over the symbiotes grants him control over countless beings, making him a force of cosmic proportions. Hela's origin is steeped in the lore of Asgard. As Odin's firstborn, she was the rightful heir to the throne and the leader of Asgard's armies. Her ambition and ruthlessness led her to wage war across the 9 realms, but her insatiable thirst for power became a threat to Asgard itself. Odin imprisoned her in Hel, sealing her away until his death released her. As the goddess of death, Hela wields necromantic abilities, controls life and death within Asgard, and possesses near immortality when tied to her realm. Her arsenal includes infinite conjured blades and an undead army. These origins define their power. Knull is the primordial creator of darkness and symbiotes, while Hela is the divine ruler of death and the conqueror of realms. Both are nearly unstoppable in their domains, making their clash one of cosmic significance. Strengths and weaknesses, analyzing the combatants. Knull's power is tied to the darkness. The more shadows and void around him, the stronger he becomes. His Necrosword is one of the deadliest weapons in the Marvel universe, capable of slaying Celestials. Beyond his weapon, his mastery over the symbiotes allows him to overwhelm opponents with sheer numbers. His ability to corrupt and dominate lifeforms gives him a psychological edge, as he can turn allies against their leaders. However, Knull's reliance on darkness also reveals a vulnerability. In the presence of overwhelming light or beings capable of severing his connection to the void, his power diminishes. Hela's strength lies in her connection to Asgard. As long as she is tied to the realm, she is virtually invincible, capable of raising armies and regenerating from any injury. Her conjured blades are infinite, and her combat skills are unmatched. However, Hela's greatest weakness is also her dependency on Asgard. If the realm is destroyed or she is taken far from it, her powers are significantly reduced. Additionally, her arrogance and single-minded focus on vengeance can blind her to strategic opportunities. In essence, both Knull and Hela are immensely powerful but tied to specific sources of strength. Their reliance on these sources introduces vulnerabilities that a clever opponent could exploit. The hypothetical showdown, when shadows meet death. Imagine a darkened battlefield, where shadows swirl and death lingers in the air. Knull, wielding the Necrosword, arrives with his symbiote horde, seeking to consume another realm. Across the field stands Hela, her undead army rising to meet the challenge. The clash begins with a chaotic frenzy, as symbiotes and undead warriors collide in a battle of sheer numbers. Knull, observing Hela from afar, uses the Necrosword to strike devastating blows, attempting to sever her connection to Asgard. Hela, unfazed, counters with her conjured blades, meeting each strike with equal ferocity. The two deities engage in a fierce melee, each testing the limits of the other's resilience. As the battle rages, Knull calls forth his symbiotes to overwhelm Hela directly, enveloping her in a tide of darkness. Yet, Hela's necromantic abilities prove formidable, as she raises fallen symbiotes to fight for her, twisting Knull's own creations against him. The balance begins to shift as Hela's connection to Asgard fuels her regeneration and amplifies her strength. Sensing he cannot overpower her in Asgard, Knull shifts his strategy. Using his symbiote army as a diversion, he targets Asgard itself, aiming to destroy the source of Hela's power. Hela, realizing his plan, unleashes her full wrath. She summons the mightiest of her undead warriors and channels all her energy into stopping Knull. In the final moments of the battle, Knull's necrosword pierces the heart of Asgard, severing Hela's connection to her realm. With her power waning, she launches a desperate attack, striking Knull with every ounce of strength she has left. The battlefield falls silent as the dust settles, leaving only one deity standing. The verdict: who claims victory? The outcome of this cosmic duel depends heavily on the circumstances. If the battle takes place far from Asgard, Knull's mastery of darkness and the necrosword's unparalleled power would give him the advantage. His ability to corrupt and dominate lifeforms would outpace Hela's undead forces, and without her connection to Asgard, she would struggle to match his cosmic might. In such a scenario, Knull would emerge victorious, claiming yet another realm for his dark dominion. However, if the battle unfolds in or near Asgard, Hela's dominance would be nearly absolute. Her connection to the realm would grant her invincibility, allowing her to withstand Knull's attacks and counter with unrelenting force. The endless supply of undead warriors and her regenerative abilities would eventually wear Knull down. In this case, Hela would stand victorious, defending her throne and ensuring her legacy as the Goddess of Death. Ultimately, the battle between Knull and Hela represents the clash of two unstoppable forces, each tied to their realms and powers in unique ways. It's a confrontation that captures the imagination, showcasing the depth and brilliance of Marvel's storytelling. The true victor, perhaps, is the audience, left to ponder the endless possibilities of such an epic encounter. In the end, the battle of Knull versus Hela remains an eternal what-if, a cosmic duel that epitomizes the might and grandeur of the Marvel Universe. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to explore the rest of my channel for even more epic character crossovers, thrilling battles, and trending Hollywood content that you simply can't miss. Your support truly means everything to me, and it's what keeps me motivated to bring you fresh, exciting videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with all the amazing content I've got planned for you. Take care of yourselves, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll catch you in the next one, because the best is yet to come.